Hello everyone, how are you? Hi! I'm here, it's Wednesday night, time for belly dance class, dance therapy. It feels so good to move after a long day. And our world is changing so quickly. It's nice to have this to count on and get back in touch with ourselves at least once or twice a week. So, time for you to get in touch with me, check in, let me know you're here, let me know how the volume is. I'm going to be on the floor, so I'll come down there in a second. Grab your yoga mat. I put it there. I did a post just about a half hour ago, so if you didn't see that, grab your yoga mat. We're going to start on the floor and work on some isolations. Our topic for tonight is mastering pelvic contractions. Yes. So we're going to have a killer ab workout, right? Way better than anything. It's so deep and so thorough. And we're going to really dive into all the techniques of mastering the contractions with your pelvis, which is the lower, below your belly button. And these techniques, this technique in particular, connects you to a lot of other steps. It's sort of a segue or a technique that allows you to do a lot of other steps much better, much more effectively, and then of course create some new steps. So let me see who's here. Okay. Oh, hi, Michelle. Good. I'm ready for dance therapy too. Who else is here? Let's see. I'm looking on my, I haven't come up on my own laptop, so let me refresh myself and see if I'm there. I'm looking for myself. Let's see. Oh, there I am. Okay. All right. So we've got Michelle and who have we got? Brenda. Hi. All right. You can come back to us, Brenda. I'm sorry you're not feeling well. And then Heather. Hi, good to see you. So let's see. And so Instagram is still kind of encouraging people to join. So let's get on the floor and get ourselves started, all right? And we're going to work into our little pelvis and have lots of fun tonight. All right, let me make sure I know what I'm doing. We are doing, so we're going... I'll just keep this with me so I get myself organized here. Okay, so you're going to start lengthwise on your mat, seated. And I'll get our music going. And tell me, I'm making the music a little lower because I'm a little further away. And I just want to be sure everybody can hear me. Except that's really low, you can't hear it at all. Let's see if we can get it to actually play. There we go. Okay, so let me know if it's too low, or if you can hear me and hear it. Hi, Abby. All right, so we're seated. Okay, so pelvis. Let me get on my knees first so you know where we are. All right, so your pelvis is between your navel and your pubic bone, right in here. But for belly dance, it includes the pelvic floor, which is right underneath, right? It's where the top of your thighs come together, the floor of your pelvis. It includes the Kegel muscles inside, so it's all that good parts, all those good parts on the inner workings of our lower pelvis, all right? And now that's sounding too loud, so hang on. All right. That's going to be better. So, let's sit. And, let me think how I want to do this. All right, we're going to start with the bridge, okay, from yoga. So, lay back, bend your knees, arms at your side, okay, and bring your feet up really close so you can touch them with your fingertips, okay? Now, with your tailbone, so here's our spine, right? Tuck your tailbone under, and that takes your low back, your lumbar spine, it pushes it into the floor, right? So this is a pelvic tilt. It's also a pelvic tuck. It's the same thing. So see, my tailbone goes up, my lower back goes down. Now release, press your tailbone down, and lift your lower back. So press under, and release and press up. So lower back, lumbar spine, tailbone. Lower back, so we're tilting under, and then we tilt over. So you really have to find this little section of your body, and it's much easier to find it on the floor. Lumbar spine and tailbone. One more. Tuck and release. Now, what we want to avoid is squeezing with the glutes. We're not trying to lift ourselves up. We're just trying to tilt, right? You're just trying to tilt, finding your pelvis. Okay, now we're going to roll up into a bridge. So do your tuck, lumbar spine, tailbone is in the air. Now start contracting your abdominals. Start lower abs, middle abs, upper abs, diaphragm, and by then you're going to be in a nice line, right? Take your arms at your side, push with your tricep muscle, push into the floor, and your ribs will lift higher. All right? Get yourself situated up there. Now, contract chest, diaphragm, navel, lower abs, lower abs, and tailbone. So you're doing this whole bridge with a big, long stomach contraction. All right, so start at the base, tailbone, low, middle, upper, and press with the arms. And then upper, middle, lower, and tailbone. All right, so let's try it a little bit more. The part that gets missed a lot is right here. See? Hello, right there. The low back has a natural arch, which is fine, but when we're working on belly dance and contractions, we need to be getting our abs into that spine so it goes flat. So we want this part here to be on the ground. All right? So press it down and come on up and down. Try to do it with your belly muscles, right? Not so much your butt. Do it with your stomach. So you're actually learning a stomach roll at the same time. So here we are. Lower, middle, upper. Press the chest. And upper, middle, lower. Drop the tailbone. And up. Down. One more. Up. Down. Last one. Up. Down. All right, so hopefully you can feel that nice flow, right? And you may be having issues here. It's okay, it'll happen, it'll come, okay? So that's kind of the beginning of it. Now, come on up, and let me see. We got bridge, nice flat, loose spine, standing, neck contract. Okay, so now, lay flat. Now, we're not gonna roll up, we're just gonna find the pelvis. So, tuck. So take your tailbone, tuck it under, take your pelvis, tuck it in, press your lower back into the floor, and release. Press, release. So see, now you can find it a little easier. Press, release, press, release. So again, it's that lower back, lumbar, upper sacrum. Press down low into the floor. Push, push in, and release. Push, and notice how my legs come up, because when you tuck under, it affects the line of your legs and your knees. And release, and tuck, and release, and tuck, and release. Now come up to your knees. On your knees. All right, same idea. One hand in the back, one hand in the front. Tuck, release. Tuck, release. Tuck, release. Now, it gets a little easier here because you don't have a bunch of legs under you, right? You just have knees. So you don't have to worry so much. And it's easier to have better posture when you're on your knees than when you're on your feet. So it's a great place to practice. So, lower abs. Now this time, get into the kegels, tighten them, right? Squeeze your upper thigh together, squeeze your kegels, and tuck. Good. And release. this part goes in, but this part doesn't, right? I'm not taking the whole thing in. I'm not rounding my back. I'm staying pretty straight, and I'm just tucking from the belly button down to the pelvis, all the way down, as far as I can go. And my kegels are pulling in there. All right, release. Tuck, release. That's it. Should feel pretty good. All right. Now, let's do another one. This is to strengthen them, make them stronger. So lay back, feet together, soles of the feet together. Open your knees in a butterfly position. All right? Support your neck. Lift up, look at the ceiling. Everything should engage here. Don't squeeze your legs, just let them relax, let them fall, right? As you lift, everything engages, all right? So we're just gonna do a few. Look up, chin up, 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 up. Open your elbows, don't pull like this, right? That's just gonna hurt your neck. Elongate your neck, open your shoulders, look up, and lift, lift, lift. All right, now as you lift, picture the tail, the bottom half, and the top half kind of meeting in the middle. So as you lift, I want you to contract the lower abs upward. Rather than just lifting, I want you to lift and contract the low abs toward your chest. Contract, release. Contract, release. Woohoo! This is a good one. Really full. So maybe start here first. Contract and then lift. So you're getting both ends full. And you hold it. And hold it. Release and hold it. One more. Good. You should really feel that. Now stay here. Stay up. Release your abs. Contract. Release. Contract. This is constant. Just look at the ceiling. Hang out. Contract. Release. Contract. Release. Contract. Press. Release. Press. Release. Press. Release. Press. Let's do 4 more. 2, 3, 4. Oh yes. Shake out your legs. Oh, that was lovely. So that builds some nice strength, because if you're wanting to find your pelvis and use it and dance with it, it has to be somewhat strong, right? So you're going to be doing toning, cross-training, as well as just contracting it like crazy, and the two together give you really killer, strong, firm abdominal muscles. All of them, but we're concentrating on the pelvis right now. All right, so let me see if I got it all. So we got the lay down, we got the bridge, the flat, the tuck, the knees. Yes. All right, so now we're going to stand up in a second. So when we use our pelvis now, you're gonna feel your lower back, your lumbar, lower back. It gets kind of achy, kind of sore. It gets worn out because you're tucking, right? And the muscles just it's not used to it. So at any time, whenever you feel like it, no matter what I'm doing, just come into a little ball, right? Get on your toes, right? And curl yourself up, really small. Okay. And you're going to stretch that out, because we don't want to be in pain, right? So this is your relief right here. And then if you can, put your heels down. If you can. Everybody's different, right? If you get your heels down and then curl, like so, it just feels great, right? So I do both, up on the ball of the foot, and then I drop my heels and do it here. Okay? So either one is fine. They're all good. and it'll give you some instant relief. All right, let's put our mats aside and let's stand up. And we will start connecting this technique to other things. All right, so let's see who's here. Gania, hello. And Carmendina, oh, that's a gorgeous name. All right, this is wonderful. Glad you can join us. Okay, and yes, we're saying hello to Instagram as well. All right, here we go. Now, I'm gonna stop this music for a sec. So, pelvis is going to contract up and down. So, of all those warm-ups and all that strength that we did, you should now be very in tune. Hello, pelvis. It's ready to go, all right? So the best way is to do a demi-plie, right? And so we're gonna start by just contracting and releasing. Contract, release, contract, release, contract, release, contract, release. Okay, when you're on the ground and when you're on your knees, and in the butterfly, way easier to do it correctly because I've eliminated the reliance upon your glute muscles. Now you're standing up and these muscles want to help. So when you start to lift, guess what's going to happen? These guys are going to squeeze and you're going to go, oh, right? And you're going to say, okay, I got it. No, you don't. Right? Because you can see I'm thrusting. I'm pushing forward. I may think I'm doing a pelvic tuck, but I'm not. So release, release. Try to get your glutes to just hang out. Pull your pelvis in. So it's very helpful again. Hand in front, hand in back. Pull your pelvis in. Tailbone goes down and under. Think about tucking your tail between your legs. Just underneath. So to do that, this has to pull up and in so that tailbone could go down and under. If you try to just concentrate on the pelvis, you're going to squeeze and you're going to get kind of a tuck and you're going to get something like this, right? You're going to get kind of a tuck, but mostly a push. What we want is all tuck. If you notice, bend my knees. My hips are not going forward. They're going up. They're like on a one solid line. Tuck up and release. Tuck up and under and up and under. And then you can see the stomach. It goes out, goes in, goes out, goes in, goes out, goes in. If you put your hand on your diaphragm, it doesn't move because we're not pulling in our whole stomach, our diaphragm. The border is your navel. So hand here, the pelvis goes in and moves, okay? The diaphragm does not. So the diaphragm is part of your posture. It's holding you straight, and you got to pull in and in. So picture a belt or a girdle sucking in rather than straight. If you try to go up, you're going to push with your legs. So go in. This muscle goes into the spine. Release and tuck. There we go. All right, so let's get a tempo and give this a try. And then we will connect ourselves. Let's see. All right. Okay, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Now we're going to walk. So downbeat is up, up, up. Stay in your demi. So one other hint, if you're using your glutes and you're pushing, look what happens to your thighs. They get straighter and you come up. All right? We want you same height, stay down. If you don't use your glutes and you just use your belly and you're just tilting, you don't straighten your thighs and you don't come up. All right? So if you feel this happening, up and down, try again. It's also really helpful to get into the Kegel muscles and almost originate the movement from your Kegels. That helps a lot. So get inside and squeeze up and in. Up, and you can get more On the downbeat, taking a step. 5, 6, 7, here we go. And step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, back it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more, contract. 2, every time you contract, take a step. Easier said than done, right? 7, 8, and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. All right, switch your downbeat. Relax. Relax. 1, 2, 3. It's on the down. Take a walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. The downbeat is on the down. 2, in and out. In and step, and a 5, and 6, and 7. Going forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going back. 5, 6, 7, 8. Relax. Shake it out. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. And remember, if your back is achy, go into your little ball. Right? Oh. I'll just be here for a half hour or so. Oh my goodness. Oh. That just instant relief. And then of course when class is finished, just lay there in the ball for a while. It feels really good. All right, so that is walking. Now let's connect it to an AMI, because it's the front of your AMI, which is an interior hip circle. Interior, meaning the hip circle goes inside your body. It's a very cool circle, very cool. So, pelvic tuck, inside, there's the front. Now roll it around the rest of your hips. Tuck front and around. This one helps a lot if you put your hands on your low hip, your bikini line. Put your hands right here. Tuck under and around, under and around, under and around. There is no wideness or circumference to this circle at all. It's completely in one spot. It's right in between your feet. It's under your rib cage, and the contraction provides the front of it. So you'll see front, back, front, and around, front, and around, front, and around, front. If you're having issues, hold the front contraction and hang there for a minute, and then take it around and then hang out in the front, and around and hold, and around and hold. Good. Reverse. Good. Good. Keep moving. Just checking. Keep moving. Okay. Couple of waves. Oh, it's not letting me wave. Okay. So I'm trying to wave to Jack, and it won't let me, but I'm waving at you. But it's not letting me do it. That's just weird. Oh well, but I see you. I'm glad you're here. All right, let's see what's going on Instagram, on Facebook. We got a couple more people. Good. Okay, this is lovely. Here we go. Tuck and around, tuck and around, tuck and around, tuck. So it all starts with the pelvic tuck. Let go. Let go with your glutes. Resist the urge to squeeze your butt. It's all abdominal. All right, so it makes a killer AMI. Really, really good AMI. All right, so now we're going to look at an articulated body wave. All right, those are really fun. So we're going to let our pelvis go for a while and work on our rib cage. So feet apart, a little wider than hip width, so more like shoulder width. Okay, line yourself up, just do a straight body. Okay, you don't need to tuck very hard. Lift your ribs and drop. Lift, drop. Lift, drop. You can lift your ribs two ways. You can lift your ribs by pulling your shoulder blades straight down, right? So if this is the angle of your rib cage, right here, I pull the back of my shoulders down, and that tilts the front up, right? Because there's no way you can lift the whole thing. It won't disconnect from your body. It has to tilt. So you pull down and down in the back. All right, so you can see it's a better visual if you do this way. So my shoulder blades right here are pulling down my back. Shoulders are down. And lift. Up, 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 up. Now to come down, contract your diaphragm. Squeeze. It's the muscle you cough with. Right, just a little cough, and then when you figure it out, stop coughing. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. All right, the second way to lift your rib cage is to expand it and open your two ribs right here. Use your intercostal muscles inside and expand. Do it with an inhale and expand your ribs to the side. That also picks them up, right? And then bring it in, contract, and lower the ribs. So expand, open them, lift, and down. Expand, lift, and contract your diaphragm. Coming down is the same way. Rib cage up and expansion, so it opens to the side, and now bring it in and down. Up and open, in and down. Up and open, in and down. Both ways are fine. They're just different muscles. Every part has its benefits, so whatever feels good for you. Try pulling your shoulder blades down and try expanding your rib cage out. It's a good way to, you can try either one. So up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And really get up there. Good. Up, down, up, down. That's it. You're an island of a pearl. Good. All right, now back to our pelvis. Demi-plie, right about here. Tuck, up, down, up, down. Oh, my back's getting sore. I can feel like, I'll be curling in a ball again. Up, down, up, down, up. We've been covering this a lot in my private classes as well, so I thought it'd be super fun to do it here. But perhaps my back is having other ideas. And up and down. Remember, let go of your glutes. Kegels. So we have up, down with the pelvis. We have up, down with the ribs. All right, so we're going to put them together. This is going to be a really simple, articulated wave. We're going to lift the pelvis, then lift the ribs, then drop the ribs, and drop the pelvis. All right? So, pelvis, ribs, ribs, pelvis. Up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. So lower, upper, and then upper, lower. Up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, up, down, down. All right, let's pick it up a little quicker. And then we will evolve it into a wavy wave, which is super pretty. Let's see. Maybe. This might, we'll see. We'll see how this goes, music-wise. All right, so pelvis, ribs, ribs, pelvis. Up, up, down, down. Oh, there we go. Here's our tempo. 5, 6, ready, and up, down, down. Pelvis, ribs, ribs, pelvis. Up, up, down, down. Up, down, down. Up, down, down. Let go of your butt. Nope, no glutes, just pelvis. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, up, down, down. Up, down, down. Up, down. Up, down, down. Up. 2 more. Up, down, down. Up, down, down. Woo! Kind of fun, right? All right, so back to a little slower. And then what I want you to do is evolve into a real weight, because your pelvis is working, it's pulling in, pulling in. It's a nice transition, right? So up, down, down, up. Here we go. Now, up, down, down. Make it a real wave. Up, down, down. Up, down, down. Roll and roll, roll and roll. Up, down, down. In and up, in and down. Yeah, a little quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Woo, we're getting our exercise tonight. 2, 3. Last set. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, curl in a ball. If it hurts, it's okay. Just curl yourself up. Shake it out. All right, I just have a couple more things to show you. Let me just make sure that we've got everybody. Yes. All right, very good. Okay, now, one more thing, right? Was it a now one more thing? Let me see. We did arming, we did walking, articulated wave. Oh yeah, diagonal pelvic drops. One of my faves. Okay, love these guys. So, the accent is on the drop, right? So we have our pelvic contraction. You can accent the contraction, or you can accent the release, right? It's your choice. Accent up, or accent down. Accent up, or accent release, right? Or both. You can do both. So, on the pelvic drop, you can pretty much guess the accent is on the down, right? So instead of being boom, boom, you're gonna go soft, boom, right? Soft, let go. Soft, drop, and drop, and drop, and drop. So it's gradual. Soft, pick it up, contract, hard release. And drop. And 2, 3, 4. Stand tall. 5, 6, 7, 8. Face front. Drop. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let go of your butt. 7, 8. Pick it up and hold. Rotate your hips to your right. Drop it. Pick it up. Rotate your hips to the left. Drop it. Pick it up. Rotate, drop. Pick it up. Rotate, drop. So you have to lift it up, carry it over to the other side, and put it down. Your shoulders remain forward. Don't go with yourself, right? Keep your shoulders forward. Pick it up. Take it to the other side. Put it down. Pick it up. Turn it around. Down. Up. Down. Up. And down. Down. And down. And down. So you're doing the same pelvic contraction, but we are adding motion to the hip. And if your back wasn't sore before, this ought to really finish it off. It's quite the move, but it's worth it because it's super good. Really good. I love this one. So it's called a diagonal hip drop. And it comes out of the contraction, right? Contract, twist, drop. Contract, twist, drop. It's a little bit tricky, but you'll get it. All right, let's see. Do we have maybe? Okay. Let's try this. Drop it. Bring the arms to second. Plie. Getting our tempo. And we lift and drop. Turn and drop, turn and drop, turn and drop, turn and drop. Good. Pick it up, turn and drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, make it smooth. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shimmy it out. Good job. All right. So let's try and put a couple of these together. Okay. Let's do an Ami and an articulated wave. Nice and easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Putting two of them together. Up, up, down, down. Ami. Up, up, down, down. Ami. Up, up, down. One more. Well, maybe two more. Up, up, down, down. Ami. Up, up, down, down. Shake it out. Nice job. They look good together, don't they? They look really good. All right, let's try an Ami. Ami is a great connector. You can do Amis with anything. They're awesome. All right, so let's do Ami and diagonal drops. So round and bump, bump. Around and around, diagonal. And around, drop to the side, around, drop, and around, drop, around. Use your stomach, what's left of it, 5,000 sit-ups later. Good, Ami. Articulated wave, bump, 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 Ami, diagonal drops, repeat, Ami, Ami, articulation, Ami, Ami, drop, drop again, around, and up, up, down, down, around, drop, drop. Nice job, really good. All right, I think, let's see, that and that. Yeah, we are in a good place right now. So let's just curl our little ball. Oh my goodness. Oh. So balls of the feet, tuck your chin, and then if you can, without falling backwards, just sit back on your heels. Keep your arms forward, because otherwise you roll backwards, right? So reach forward. All right, and just let it release. And then push forward onto the balls of the feet. Lift your hips. Swing your torso. Roll up. Slow, slow. Slow, slow. Ah, okay. Good job, everyone. Really good. That was nice. Very nice. Okay, I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope your pelvis survives. And your lower back. Mine is just, oh gosh. It's okay. It's not really hurting anything. It just gets tired because those muscles, they're not used to doing this. And this is really active for your lower back. So maybe a little more stretching if you have a friend, and maybe a little massage, then you'll feel fine. You'll get through it. All right, thanks again for joining me. It was really nice to have you. And please share the video. If you have friends you think that would enjoy it, just share it, because Facebook and Instagram love that. And tomorrow is my beginning series let's see, tomorrow's Thursday at 4:10. I've got a beginning class starting, so if anybody wants to join that, let me know. I can get you all signed up for that. And otherwise, I will see you on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday at 6. And thanks to Beats Antique tonight, because we had that beautiful music and went really well with what we were doing. They're an awesome band. If you haven't checked them out, do so. Beats Antique. You can find them all over the internet, and they're really easy to order from. They have a whole selection of CDs. So if you haven't experienced them yet, you do yourself a favor and take a treat. They're fantastic. One of my favorite bands ever. And let me think now. I think that's it. You subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not already, and you can find all the videos there with explanations of what we're doing. And then if you watch them and you love them, then hit that little thumbs up button, like them, share them, all that stuff. So much to do. It's just so many opportunities to dance, and I'm really happy and grateful that you're here with me and that you joined me tonight. So I will say good night, and I think that's it. Yes, if you have any questions, just type them in. I'll answer them later, and I'll see you on Saturday, hopefully. And let's see, I have to make sure I know how to get rid of this. Okay, so good night, everyone.